All right, guys, so you want to get more leads on ChatGPT? Well, ChatGPT is amazing because not everyone's on it. So if you're on it, this is a gold mine. And so right now, 800 million people are using ChatGPT every day, and a growing number of homeowners are using this, or not using Google anymore, and going directly into ChatGPT. And so what it does is that ChatGPT pulls 3 to 5 different company names and gives it to the user. So if you're on the list, you're going to get all the leads. If you're not on the list, you're not going to get all the leads. And the best part is ChatGPT results and Google results are completely different. So this is your opportunity. If you've missed the SEO opportunity, this is the real opportunity for you. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how ChatGPT determines who to give the results to, what it looks for, and how you can show up. And so why does this matter? Well, in 2023, there were about 100 million active users on ChatGPT. But fast forward to today, there's almost 800 million weekly users every single day. And so it's the 5th most visited website on the planet. There's more people visiting ChatGPT than Amazon and Wikipedia, though nobody uses Wikipedia nowadays. And so this is where I want to get specific. About 60% of all searches have search intent. That means more than half the time, people are actually looking for local businesses such as plumbers, dentists, and home remodelers. So think of your ideal client. Let's say they're a homeowner, probably between the ages of 35 to 65, household income over 100K. A lot of them don't scroll through Google anymore. They're opening up ChatGPT and they're typing in, who should I hire for my home remodeler in Denver or whatever city that they're in? And ChatGPT doesn't just give them 10 blue links. It gives them a curated answer. So if you show up as one of those names, you've literally gotten one of the most qualified referrals of your life. And if you're not on the list, homeowners don't even know you exist. So the question isn't whether AI search matters. The question is whether you're going to be visible when the next client asks. And so here's how ChatGPT picks up who to recommend. And if you guys follow this, you guys are actually going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So just for the technical guys here, ChatGPT uses Bing. And Bing and Google is very different. Bing focuses more on social presence and branding, whereas Google has its own algorithm with something called backlinks and blog posts. They're slightly different. So if you do a search on Bing for home remodelers near me, and if you do a search on Google for home remodelers near me, you're actually going to get completely different results. And so ChatGPT pulls up from Bing. And so you want to do things that makes Bing favorable. And if you do it, Bing's going to like you and ChatGPT is going to like you. You're literally killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And on top of that, if you're doing this properly, Google will even like you. So if you follow this formula, you're going to get everyone to like you. Whereas if you just focus on Google, you're only going to get Google to like you, and then the other 2 people won't like you. So get everyone to like you. It costs nothing. So there's a massive study on ChatGPT, whereas 80% of sources that ChatGPT cites actually show up in Bing's top 10 organic. So what that means is that if you show up on Bing, you're gonna get ChatGPT results, but not on Google. So I'm gonna walk you through the process, and step 4 is the most important process. So I'm gonna give you the 5-step system that's gonna make this happen, and step number 4 is the most important system. So first thing you wanna do is claim and optimize your Bing places. It's really simple. Just literally go to Bing places and literally just get an account on there, okay? It costs you nothing. The same amount of time it takes you to create a Google business profile is the same amount of time it takes you to create a Bing. Actually, no, I lied. It's actually faster. Let me show you. Bing places. So you log into your Google email. So if you have a Google business profile, just have it automatically sync with Bing. It's that easy. So you add a business and then you literally just import from your Google business profile. It's like 1 click. If you can't do 1 click, that's gonna give you massive results. You shouldn't be in business. So literally just sync it up. That's it. All right, sync it up, sync it up. So once you have that, once it's synced, then you wanna just have good practices. List your business name exactly as it appears everywhere. So just to give you guys an idea, I have 6 Google business profiles. 1 in San Diego, 1 in NYC, 1 in Los Angeles, Vegas, New Brunswick, Denver. They rank. Each of them gives me leads. And universally, they're all the same name. Notice how I have a keyword on the city that I'm targeting. So quick hint, guys, if you guys are a kitchen remodeler or you're a home remodeler, figure out what is the main service you want to get more leads of, and then add the city and then add the service. So for example, my business name is Eclipse Marketing. I am in Denver, and then I am an SEO agency. So if your name is John's Home Remodeling, you should do John's Home Remodeling, and then whatever city you're in. So Denver, let's say you're in Denver Home Remodeler. If you do this one trick, you're gonna get massive ROI for your SEO. Not even funny. And just make sure the address matches, the phone number matches, your hours are legit. Just do the right things, right? Add your business category. Follow this, okay? I'm gonna have this at the end so you guys can download this PDF. But this is very important because Bing Places is where ChatGPT gets the information from. The second thing you wanna do is structure your website for AI readability. I'm not gonna go super technical in this. I'm just gonna show you guys what to do. It's really simple. So if you guys are a home remodeling company, your keyword is likely home remodeler near me, right? Let's say you're in Denver. So home remodeler in Denver. All right, so you're gonna get this result. And then you see how we get a couple lists of home home remodelers in Denver, you literally say, how did you get these results and what did you look for? So it's really simple because you literally just type in the end goal and then you literally ask how it got these results. So it tells you exactly what it does, right? So you must operate in the Denver metro area. You must not be a national directory. You must have high Google ratings. You must have consistent review velocity. You must be mentioned on house. Notice how it looks you up on that. So you have to show up there. And then you have to have full service pages, right? Kitchen, bathroom, basements, additions. I have a video on what pages your website needs, but it tells you exactly what you need to build. So literally just do more of that. You have to have an established website. You have to have a portfolio, and you have to have very clear specifications of services that you provide. So you see what ChatGPT optimizes for. And so, okay, what weights did you assign? You guys can literally copy the structure. Again, the structure is type in home remodeler in the keyword that in the location that you're in, then ask how it got these results and what it looked for. And then afterwards you ask what weights did it assign, and it tells you the weight. Okay, so reputation and reviews are the most important, followed by the services. So Google, ChatGPT wants to see that you're not just a handyman and that you actually specialize in the services that you provide. Local authority, right? Do you have before and after pics? If you don't have it, get it created. If you don't have any, it's better to just, I don't want to say forge, but get some created. You need to talk about how many years in market, right? You have to have a in-depth portfolio. This is a 20% weight. So if you're not doing this, and ChatGPT is not going to lie to me, right? So you guys need to do it. You need to have a clear funnel. You guys need to talk about licensing and insurance. ChatGPT tells you exactly what it looks for. You just have to do what it looks for, right? If you guys need help, message me privately, but ChatGPT is not going to lie to you. It gives you what it looks for, right? Make sure that your website has everything that it looks for. And then afterwards, you need to create content answering questions that people looking to remodel their homes, kitchens, or bathroom actually asks. So what I mean by that is if I typed in bathroom, I know kitchen's the bread and butter, right? If I typed in kitchen remodel, there's questions that people ask about kitchen remodel. So your job is literally to figure out what questions people ask and then literally, right, answer this in a blog. So if this is the number one result, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. All you have to do is literally say, this guy is number one that Google is citing. What you're gonna do is literally take this content, put it into ChatGPT, and then spin and rewrite it. And that's your blog now. Boom. You're not reinventing the wheel. You're essentially taking what works and then making it yours. And you're gonna just do this for all the questions. But if you're wondering how many questions are there for kitchens, there's a lot of questions, but it doesn't take too much time. I mean, you guys can do it yourself. If you guys don't have the time, you guys can hire an agency. You can't hire us because we're fully booked, but there's a lot of questions that people ask. And you're gonna have a lot of blogs answering these questions. Okay, so answer questions that people ask. Here's a quick hint. Here are some must-have blogs that you guys need. Okay, so what is the best home remodeling company in the city that you're in? How much does a home remodel cost? What should a home buyer look for when hiring a remodeler? And then what's the difference between a kitchen remodel and a kitchen refresh? And what's right for them? Your website should have it, okay? This is the baseline. And then after that, really, and I want to hammer this in, okay, really get reviews. Reviews have the highest weight, both on Google and ChatGPT. So get lots and lots of reviews. This is the most important part. If you do everything wrong, but you get reviews, you will still get a lot of leads. But if you do this wrong and you get everything else right, you're not going to have as much leads. So everything works together in harmony, but this is the most important, okay? Build your reputation, get lots and lots of reviews. Okay, I cannot emphasize this enough. Get lots and lots of reviews. And then after that, just track the progress. So let's start from beginning. First thing you want to do is get Bing business profile. And all you have to do is create an account and then sync it with Google. It takes 2 button clicks. And this has a very high ROI for your time. So get this done. Okay. Once you have that done, the next step is to just go into ChatGPT and type in the keyword that you want to rank for. So if you're a home remodeler in Dallas, type in home remodeler in Dallas. Just type in the keyword you want to rank for and then ask, how did you get these results and what did you look for? And then ask, what weights did you assign? It will tell you what it looks for, what it needs. So just do more of that. That's it. Okay. After that, you start creating blog posts. You figure out what questions people ask. If you don't know what blog posts to create, take these. Okay, these 4. Write this down, pause this video. This is gonna help you a lot, okay? These are the blogs that you should be creating. Answer it. And then after that, get lots and lots of reviews. If you do these 4 things, you will crush it. You will do so well that you're gonna say, Michael, you are the best and you've helped me with my SEO so much. How can I repay you? And the only thing I ask for is a subscribe and a like. And that's it. Support your boy, do all of this. You're gonna make so much money. All right, guys? Cool. I love you guys. See ya. Bye.